softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races, his mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races. His mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support, real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races, his mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support. Real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay." Every night, while the world sleeps, he's still awake. Laptop open, dreams still alive. A young professional carrying pressure and doubt. The interview begins. One chance. His heart races, his mind goes blank. We regret to inform you, rejected. Not because he lacked talent, but because he lacked direction. Then he finds Samanvay, end-to-end career support. Real practice, real feedback, real growth. Step by step he improves. Now, he walks in again, calm, prepared, confident. He moves forward. He feels happy. He feels confident. With the help of this program, he receives his offer letter. A smile appears. A dream comes true. And softly he says, "Thank you, Samanvay."
Good morning, Jai Swaminarayan. Am I audible? If yes, बता Jai Swaminarayan type करो group में. Very good morning, very good morning. Thank you very much. Everybody has good. So thank you once again joining. Today is the second and the last session, and there is a lot of excitement. Last week was very eventful. In fact, after the session, I had a lot of interaction with many youths, and there are some testimonials that we're going to see today. It has helped, and we are happy. Everybody here is happy that we are able to help people improve the entire process of job search. And I thank you once again, and I'm ensuring that we all, one of the time that we spend, next 1 hour or a couple of hours that we spend, it's very eventful, very, very lucrative, and very, inspiring for all of us. So let's move on. What are we going to cover today? So first, let's do a quick recap. Okay. આપણે શું કર્યું last week ની અંદર. So we first covered the first three tools, and the first one was very, very theoretical, which was understanding the normal and traditional way of job search. And after the advent of AI, how has the entire job search process changed and revolutionized? And people like you and me who are constantly searching for job, and whenever we need to search for a job, if we don't adopt the AI way of searching the job, we will be left behind. After that, we saw two tools, and the first one was Samanvay Job Hunter AI tool. Okay, now this tool was specifically built by our team, and it is completely free, like I mentioned last week, and most of you have used it, and most of you have benefited from it as well. So this is a job tool which gave us, by putting a few keywords and our experience and our expectation, salary expectation, and the city location, it used to give us a list of jobs in the cities that we chose, not only in India, but we were able to also search jobs in Middle East and other countries. Correct? And after that, we saw a very, very critical element, which was ATS. And જ્યારે આપણે testimonial જોશું next slide માં, then we will figure out and we will understand how beneficial it was, and how important it is to make our CV based on the ATS requirements, based on the JD requirements. Despite the fact that we have a lot of experience, relevant experience, your CV was not getting shortlisted. So this is just a quick recap of what we did last week. Now we will move on. I have excellent feedback and testimonials from two youths of our satsang. So if Anuj Bhai is there from Bhayendra Mandar, I'll request him to share his experience, how this entire Samanvay Job Hunter tool helped him in securing interviews. So Anuj bhai, please, if you are on the call, please go ahead. Please start. It's okay. You can speak in Hindi, Gujarati, English, any language is fine.
Yeah, Jason Narayan. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Let
can
me
hear you
confirm
and we can
everything.
see you loud and clear. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Jason Narayan to everyone. Actually, thank you for giving thanking KD sir and also Prabodh Swamiji to giving this kind of opportunity. So मेरा experience कुछ ऐसा था कि I was searching for job since last couple of months. So I
Mhm.
was looking for something which is like perfectly fit to my role. तो
Yes.
मैं ढूंढ रहा था बहुत टाइम से मतलब फिर बाद में ऐसा हो रहा था कि कहीं तो इंटरव्यू शेड्यूल ही नहीं हो रहा था पहली बात तो और जहाँ हो
Mhm.
भी रहा था वहां से भी रिजेक्शंस आ रहे थे सो मतलब थोड़ा सा मतलब एज एन मैं सोच रहा था कि अभी कैसे इसको ओवरकम कर सकते हैं सो अचानक से ही मतलब प्रभु स्वामी ने ऐसा मतलब सेट करके दिया कि ये समन्वय का एज एन सेमिनार हुआ सो मुझे
Mhm.
उसमें से मैंने मतलब सीखा कि अरे रिज्यूम भी बना सकते हैं क्या वैसा सो मैंने पहले तो मेरा रिज्यूम कंपेयर किया कि भाई अपना रिज्यूम का क्या एपीआई आता है व्हाट इज एपीआई
Mhm.
सो मेरा था 42%। आई वाज शॉक्ड। मैं बोला 42%। मैं बोला यार ऐसे मतलब इट इज मतलब समथिंग डिफरेंट। फिर बाद में मैंने
Okay.
समन्वय यूज किया एंड मतलब एज इन दो जगह मैंने इंटरव्यू दिए बेसिकली तीन जगह दिए जिसमें से दो मेरा सिलेक्शन हुए तो तीनों जगह के मैंने जो सीवीज थे वो मैंने समन्वय से बनाए और तीनों जगह के अलग अलग बनाए बेसिकली
हाँ जी.
मतलब हाँ सो सिमिलर भी नहीं था सीवी में सो इट इज अ डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस फॉर मी एंड अगेन मतलब बहुत सारी चीजें इम्प्रोवाइज होती है बहुत सारी चीजें ऐड भी करना पड़ता है और मैक्सिमम चीजों को लेस भी करना पड़ता है क्योंकि बहुत सारी लेस करना पड़ा था उसने बोला था ये सब मतलब इट इज नॉट फिटिंग योर रोल सो यू हैव टू
Mhm.
रिमूव दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स सो वो सारी चीजों
Okay.
पे भी काम किया सो इट वाज अ वेरी गुड
So,
गुड थिंग
so बाद में एटीएस ने कितना परसेंटेज किया बना के दिया आपको? What was
बाद
the
में
percentage?
या बाद में इट वाज अ 92%।
Very good.
या
Good. So thank you, Anuj bhai. So see, same thing
या
I would like to repeat that when I was talking to Anuj bhai. So when he was appearing for not appearing for interviews but sharing his profiles maybe a couple of weeks back, so he was not getting any interview call. So what we feel that was I am useless. मतलब मेरे में कुछ नहीं है, correct? But that's not the fact. It's not that we are useless. Thing is we don't know the technicalities what uh, the people at the other end are looking at. So this entire tool is just to help us, that whatever experience we have, match that with the JD, bring up with a very relevant CV of ours. And what important thing that he said is that तीन जगह पे इंटरव्यू गए वो तो तीनों जगह पे अलग अलग सीवी यूज किया है इसने. He has not used the same CV. That's very important, right? So it's a very good key learning, and that's wherever we are, let's clap that Anuj bhai has been able to benefit from this. Now quickly we will. You can chat on the WhatsApp also, right? एंड आई एम श्योर आप लोग का जो भी टेस्टिमोनियल्स है दूसरों का भी है, आई एम श्योर होगा. यू गाइस कैन सेंड इट टू मी और यू कैन सेंड इट टू निष्काम भाई or your respective mandal leaders. We will love to collate this and share the experience. Now next is a bit higher. Okay, now thank you Anuj bhai, thank you very much. Now I'll hand over the mic to Chetan Pipalia. Chetan is just sitting right next to me. I will just mute my mic. Chetan bhai, please.
हाँ जी, जय सुंदरन. ओके ओके. तो जय सुंदरन. मतलब मैंने भी फर्स्ट टाइम जब ये टूल्स में मेरा रिज्यूमे बनाया पूरा, तो सेम जैसे अनुज भाई ने बनाया वैसे मैंने डिफरेंट डिफरेंट अप्लाई किया था. बट एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज ये रही मेरे लिए कि जब मैंने ये वो बोर्ड के साथ इंटरेक्शन स्टार्ट किया कि कैसे रहेगा क्या रहेगा सब कुछ, तो बोर्ड ने मुझे फर्स्ट तो ये भी बताया कि वो पोजीशन जब मैं अप्लाई किया था तो मुझे कोई भी पोर्टल पे ये मेंशन नहीं था कि मेरा इंटरव्यू कौन कंडक्ट कर सकता है. तो बोर्ड ने मुझे ये भी बता दिया कि आपके डेजिग्नेशन और आपने जो कंपनी में अप्लाई किया है उस रोल के हिसाब से ये पर्सन है जो आपका इंटरव्यू कंडक्ट कर सकते हैं. और फिर मैंने वो लोग को लिंक्डइन पे जाके कनेक्ट किया, कुछ क्वेश्चन से मैंने सर्च करना था तो मैं सब चीजें सर्च कर सका. और साथ ही साथ मेरे ये भी नहीं पता था, वहां पे मेंशन भी नहीं था कोई चीजें कि ये डेजिग्नेशन के लिए कितने राउंड्स हो गए। तो वहां पे टूल्स ने मुझे ये भी बताया कि ये डेजिग्नेशन के लिए इतने इतने राउंड्स मैंडेटरी हो गए। एक राउंड आपका ऑप्शनल हो सकता है, आपको ऑफिस पे बुला भी सकते हैं, या तो सारा का सारा वर्चुअल भी हो सकता है। ये इन्फॉर्मेशन भी मुझे वहां से मिली। प्लस एडिशनली मुझे कैसे कैसे क्वेश्चंस वो कंपनी बेस्ड ऑन डेजिग्नेशन पूछती है कि ये डेजिग्नेशन पे जब हायर हो गए तो इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आपको पूछे जाएंगे। तो वो टाइप के क्वेश्चन भी मैं सर्च कर सका। एंड सबसे मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट चीज तो ये रही मेरे लिए कि मैंने एसोसिएट लेवल के लिए मैं सर्च कर रहा था, बट टूल ने मुझे सामने से सजेस्ट किया कि अगर आपका इंटरव्यू बेस्ट रहा कि एज अ टॉप लेवल के हिसाब से, तो टूल ने मुझे सजेस्ट करा कि आपका डेजिग्नेशन के हिसाब से आपको ये स्लैब पे सीटीसी मिल सकता है, बट आप अभी अप्लाई कर रहे हो एसोसिएट लेवल पे तो आपका सीटीसी ये मिलेगा। बट अगर आपका इंटरव्यू एज द टॉप रहा कैंडिडेट के हिसाब से, तो आपको वो लोग नेक्स्ट लेवल के लिए भी हायर कर सकते हैं डेजिग्नेशन के लिए, और आपको ये स्लैब में सीटीसी मिल सकता है। तो ये सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन भी मुझे ये 100 टूल के हिसाब से मिल चुकी है। तो मैं एक बार थैंक्स, बिग थैंक्स कहना चाहूंगा ये सारी टीम के लिए जिन्होंने ये इतना बेस्ट टूल बनाया है कि जो मेरे लेस एफर्ट के हिसाब से मुझे सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल चुकी है। और बिगेस्ट थैंक कहना चाहूंगा कमलेश भाई दीक्षित के लिए कि जिन्होंने ये सारा एफर्ट्स हमारे लिए उठाया। मुझे तो कोई डिटेल्स इतनी पता नहीं थी, बट एक टूल्स के हिसाब से मैं काफी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन, काफी सारी डिटेल्स इजीली जान पाया। तो थैंक यू वेरी मच कमलेश भाई एंड टीम। जय सुंदर।
बेसिकली थैंक यू तो मुझे नहीं, भक्ति स्वामी को, निष्काम भाई को और गुरु हरि को कहना चाहिए. But let us again clap for Chetan Bhai. I think he has gone one step ahead. He's in SEO, so he understands the technical aspects of this. So he tried to create his bot, right? And he went to that level that इंटरव्यू कौन लेने वाला है उसने मुझे बताया है. वो बंदी का नाम, वी कैन नॉट टेक दैट पर्सनस नेम हियर, जो कंपनी में सीनियर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है, उसका स्पेसिफिक नाम बताया. और द बॉट ऑन द एआई आल्सो शेयर दैट if you do your interview excellent, you will be hired as a VP, and if you do mediocre, you will be hired as a AVP. Correct? So imagine, I am not saying that this is magic. What we are saying is this is helping. You see what has happened in both the cases, right? The confidence level of Anuj has gone to next level, and the confidence level of Chetan has also gone to next level. Now I am not saying that they will end up getting a job. वो तो उनके लक के ऊपर है, वो तो उनका परफॉर्मेंस के ऊपर है, और वो तो जो उनके डेस्टिनी में लिखा है उसके ऊपर है. बट द एंटायर थिंग वी वांट टू से दैट लास्ट टाइम भी हमने रिपीट किया था कि वी आर होपलेसली एंड एमलेसली लुकिंग फॉर अ जॉब. बट ये जो पूरा जॉब एक्सीलरेटर प्रोग्राम है, दैट इज गोइंग टू मेक अस मोर कॉन्फिडेंट, मोर एफिशिएंट, more knowledgeable, and it will help us make an informed decision whether to take this job or not, whether to go with this company or not, whether to, what are the areas that we can negotiate now. So thanks to both these guys, and I hope that they end up getting a good job. We will move on to the next session now. What are we going to do today, right? Now this is in fact getting a more exciting from what we did last time, right? लास्ट टाइम बहुत अच्छा फीडबैक आया सबका, सबको ऐसा लगा कि ये जादू है, मैजिक है. इट इज नॉट जादू, इट इज नॉट मैजिक. सो व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू टुडे इज, फर्स्ट इज, मेरे हिसाब से, इफ यू आस्क मी, विद इन द फर्स्ट टुडे 3 टूल्स, फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, नाउ first is very important. It is Samanvay interview simulator tool. When I say it is self-explanatory, what is simulation? Simulation is you relive or you project something which is going to happen in the future, or you create a demo of it, dummy of it. So this Samanvay interview simulator tool, which is again AI based, we have made this bot for all of us, AI for all of us, this tool. ये सबको मिल जाएगा after this session. Everybody will be able to access and play around with it. It will give you the list of questions that are anticipated in each round. It will give you the possible rounds. First is an HR round, second is a level 1 round, level 2 round, level 3 round, CEO round. वो सारे rounds के अंदर what are the questions that they might ask you. It will also give you model answers. Okay, so everything is served in a plate and given to you. You just have to read those questions and answer them in your own thought process, in your own way, and in your own language. Correct, with confidence. Next tool is a Google AI Studio. Again, this is completely free. ये सबके लिए है. इसमें समन्वय का या अपना कुछ नहीं है, कोई भी यूज कर सकता है इसको. This is the pure video-based mock interview. So what we will do here is today, for the sake of this demonstration and the time constraints that we have, we will ask this Google AI Studio bot to take my interview. It will ask me 4 questions. I will answer the questions. After that, it will give me a complete assessment of my interview. Okay, how confident I am in my appearance, how deep is my content is relevant or not relevant, how is my diction, where I need to pause, what is the total percentage of my interview feedback, and which are the areas of development. Correct. And ye humne jab bhi we are doing this pilot, I have asked many youths to use this tool, and couple of youths day before yesterday, and they told me कि कमलेश भाई, मैं sorry for the language that I use, कि वो बॉट ने मेरा इंटरव्यू में फाड़ के रख दिया, मतलब आई फेल द इंटरव्यू. एंड उसने बोला कि अच्छा हुआ सर कमलेश भाई कि मैंने ये अभी किया, क्योंकि लाइव इंटरव्यू में इफ आई हैव गॉन एंड इफ दे वुड हैव आस्क्ड मी सच क्वेश्चंस, आई वुड हैव मिजरेबली फेल्ड. So then what he did is he told the interviewer, okay, sir, I'll come for the interview next week. I have some family emergencies. So he's taking time to prepare. Correct? So ये tool भी बहुत interesting है. Last but not the least, Samanvay offer negotiation. मतलब this is, I'm telling you, ये मैंने बहुत बार देखा है कि first thing when we do is what? When we get an offer letter, आंख बंद करके accept कर लेते हैं हम लोग, right? Because sometimes we think यार ये नहीं मिलेगा, इसके अलावा इसके लोग negotiate नहीं करेंगे. But this negotiation is not only salary negotiation. Okay, हमको क्या लगता है कि जब भी मेरे को ऑफर नेगोशिएट करना है किसी के साथ, तो इट्स ओनली सैलरी. इट्स नॉट सैलरी. देयर आर वेरियस अदर एस्पेक्ट्स टू दिस होल CTC component, culture of the company, your growth prospects, your perks, whether there is a non-compete clause or not. There are many kids, many satsangis or many friends I see that, ऑफर लेटर काम कभी आता है, छोड़ने के टाइम काम आता है. उसमें इतने सारे लंबे क्लॉज लिखे होते हैं ना, that you are not able to go back. So, okay, we will move on. ये सारी चीजें हम देखेंगे. So first, like I said, इंटरव्यू सिमुलेटर टूल हम लोग लाइव देखेंगे इसको. तो ये इसका बेनिफिट क्या है? What is the benefit of this? Okay. Usually when I'm going for an interview, as मेरा कल इंटरव्यू है, कोई फुल स्टैक का इंटरव्यू है, अकाउंटिंग का इंटरव्यू है, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग का इंटरव्यू है, किसका भी इंटरव्यू है मेरा, तो आई डोंट नो मतलब क्या क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे उनको. पॉइंट नंबर 1. पॉइंट नंबर 2, आई डोंट नो कि कितने राउंड्स होंगे मेरे. करेक्ट. और हर राउंड में क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछते हैं. जो एचआर में है उनको मालूम है कि फर्स्ट राउंड एचआर के साथ होते हैं. दे जस्ट आस्क योर सैलरी, दे जस्ट सी आपका अपीयरेंस कैसा है, आपका कम्युनिकेशन कैसा है, आपका एटीट्यूड कैसा है. दे डोंट केयर अबाउट टेक्निकल नॉलेज कितना है आपको. करेक्ट. सो वंस यू आर शॉर्टलिस्टेड फ्रॉम देयर, लेवल 1 राउंड होता है, लेवल 2 राउंड होता है, लेवल 3 राउंड होता है. बहुत जगह में आई हैव सीन दे आस्क यू टू मेक अ बिजनेस केस स्टडी और केस स्टडी यूज केस बनाने बोलते हैं. And final round is a CEO round or a management round. Now, it is very important to understand that expectation from each round is different. Technical 1 round वाला pure technical questions पूछेगा आपको कि तूने कितना कोडिंग किया है, तूने कितना GST फाइल किया है, तूने कितना पैसा बचाया है, which is pertaining to your job. Level 2 round will be a bit managerial round. Correct? They will want to understand how you will work under pressure, how will you manage a team, how will you manage escalations, how will you face clients when there is a difficult challenges, right? ये सारी चीज सेकंड L2 में होता है. और L3 या तो लेवल 3 या तो लास्ट जो CEO राउंड है, he wants to see whether this guy is a future leader or not, guy or girl, whether he will be able to manage big teams or not, can I put him in front of clients or not. Correct. If I'm investing 20 lakhs in this person, is he going to give me 2x 3x 4x 5x of this or not, और मेरा विजन और उसका विजन मैच होता है कि नहीं. करेक्ट. तो हर एक लेवल में when you go a bit senior, right, हर एक लेवल में इंटरव्यू के एक्सपेक्टेशंस अलग अलग होते हैं. सो दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टूल. यूजुअली वी गो टू गूगल सर्च एंड आस्क गूगल अपने को रैंडम देते हैं, राइट, रैंडम रिस्पॉन्स देता है. नेक्स्ट इज इट विल गिव यू मॉडल आंसर्स फॉर ईच लेवल. Okay, we will see that in a few minutes. The response that you are going to it is going to give you, it is not going to be a very universal or global response. So it will be very curated, it will be very customized to the CV and JD. Okay, so ये बहुत important है because I cannot say things that I have not done, right? I will only be able to confidently say and I have to say things that I have done. So वो अपना CV में सब mention होगा. उसका basis पे it will access and give us the data. And last but not the least, it's giving you feedback because you have to improve in these areas. correct? You have to, whenever you are writing an answer or appearing for an interview, what are the areas that you have to don't mention? What are the areas that you have to mention? What are the areas that you have to highlight in your communication with them? What are the areas that you don't have to highlight in the communication? Right? Like I will spend a lot of time in the last module. What happens is whenever you go for an interview, and I've seen this because my HR में हो तो मुझे मालूम है, when the interviewer asks the candidate, do you have any questions? I'll tell you 80% of people क्या पूछते हैं, sir work timing क्या है और Saturday Sunday छुट्टी है कि नहीं है. Now that is the point when you decide I don't want to hire this guy. Okay, because work time तो पूरे इंडिया का सेम है यार, कोई थोड़ी आपको रात को 3 बजे बुलाएगा. सैटरडे संडे छुट्टी है तो पूरी दुनिया को मालूम है कि नहीं है, आप पूछ के जाओ ना. मतलब when you're sitting in front of CHRO or when you're sitting in front of your future boss, you can't ask him that मेरे को दिवाली के दिन छुट्टी मिले या नहीं मिलेगा. मतलब I don't want that kind of people working in my team. So what are the questions you are supposed to ask and in which manner you are supposed to ask? All these things we will learn today. Okay, so Jigar bhai, are you ready? I will stop sharing and we will go on to your screen. Stop sharing. And for the sake of today's this thing, what we are going to do is we are going to take 2 interview rounds. One is a full stack, 4 years of experience, and second is an accountant, chartered accountant, or a semi-chartered accountant with 7 years of experience. So, are you guys ready? If you guys are ready, just type yes. By the time Jigar bhai is setting up his system, I want a lot of participation in this group. Everybody should say yes, no, whatever they feel like. We are going to see the real questions that you will be asked. And I'm telling you, अगर ये वीक में या ये मंथ में आपका इंटरव्यू है, so you should definitely use this tool before going for an interview. Okay, are we ready? If you all are ready, just say yes. Okay, so we have this tool in front of us, which is Samanvay interview simulated tool. So all our tools, like I said last time, किसी को prompt engineering करने की जरूरत नहीं है. It's very simple. You begin with a simple hi. Just say hi. Okay. Now see the response that we are getting. Welcome to Samanvay interview simulator tool. I am here to help you, blah, blah, blah. It is asking for my resume and it is asking for the JD for which I'm going to appear for the interview. Okay. What is it going to do? It is going to predict the interview rounds, number of interview rounds. Okay. By the time it loads, the number of interview rounds that are going to be held for this interview. It is going to round wise, it is going to generate questions, correct? And it is provide me model answers and it will ask me to practice the question answer session in a structured format, in a live format, and it will give me my feedback. Okay, so what we will do is, please hold on. It has asked for my resume. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to look at a 4 years experience of a full stack developer. So we have the JD and CV of this person. And we will go very slow. Okay, so wait, we have uploaded the full stack developer JD and we have uploaded the full stack developer's CV. Now just press enter. Please zoom. Yeah, and enter. Yes, now please enter. Now we'll go very slow. Okay. Just scroll down. Wait, it is there. There is a lag. Hold on, yeah. So just scroll up. Font to Nanogoro. I just scroll up. Okay, that's fine. Just scroll up. Okay, I have received your documents and now what it is doing, just scroll down first. Okay, predicted interview rounds. Okay, so there are, scroll down. Okay, there are, first is going to be HR round, second is going to be round 1 technical round, in which it has told me what will be the focus area. Focus area will be JavaScript and React focus, right? Technical round 2 will be on other technologies, backend, database, front end, Node.js. Technical deep dive, it will be based on architecture and tech stack. And last is managerial round or the CEO round or the final round. Okay, so let's scroll down now. Round 1. What are the questions that are anticipated in round 1? Okay, it has given me a list of 10 questions, 8 to 9 questions. Right, tell me something about, is it coming? Yeah. This is live or this is live? This is live. Okay, fair. So it has asked, it is going to ask me, it has told me that it will ask me these questions. I'm not going to read the questions, please scroll down. But one thing I want to tell you here, okay, now go up. Just go up. See these 10 questions, okay, these are HR questions, very basic questions. Tell me something about yourself. Why are you looking for a job change? Why you want to join my company? What is your technical skill sets and all these things? What are the challenges that you have faced in your life? Now, what I want to tell you is that if you prepare for these 10 questions, any damn job interview you give in the future in HR, you will be able to crack it. Okay. So I think it's mute. Okay. So it is very important for us to prepare. Now let's further scroll down. I think it is asking me the questions of round 2, technical questions. Okay. I'll just keep it here for 5 to 10 seconds. Just scroll down. Let us see all the questions. It has asked me all the technical questions which are relevant to my job profile. It has picked up data from my CV and it has matched it with the JD and given me that what are the probable technical questions that they are going to ask me in the first level, in the first technical round. If I get shortlisted from the HR round, these are the questions that they might ask me. Okay. Now this technical jargon is really jargon to me. I am not a tech guy, like I said. So I'm not going to read each and every question here. Okay. We'll further scroll down. Jigar bhai. Technical round 2. Now, see what it is telling me. Act like a back-end technical interviewer. Correct. It is also telling me what thought process I need to have in my mind when I am interviewing, appearing for this interview. Okay. What are event loops? Explain how Node.js works internally. How do you ensure API security? What is the middleware in Express.js? All these jargons, the guys who are in front end, back end, they will understand and they will be able to answer. Now, important is I will answer basis my experience, but we will see the magic after we see all the questions. Now scroll down. Round 4, technical deep dive. Okay, it is more to do with architecture, and we have to behave and think like a senior technical architect. Correct. So one of the things that I used to do, when I'm going for a next level of interview. So I have friends in the industry. I am not a technical architect now, but I have friends who are in Satsang or my network who are technical architect. I have senior colleagues in my company who are technical architects. So I can befriend with them. I can ask them, right, directly and indirectly. So this helps us not only to answer the questions, but what should be the mindset when I'm answering these questions in each round. Correct. Next level, Jigar bhai. Next. Okay. Managerial round. Again, this is nothing to do with technology. Okay. They want to know how would you mentor juniors, right? How would you conduct code reviews? How would you handle disagreements in technical discussions? There are a lot of disagreements we have with the clients, with the tech team, with the business team, with the product team, with the QA team. Correct? So how would you handle those situations? How would you own a project? How would you prioritize these tasks? Now, this has nothing to do with my engineering skill sets or technical skill set. It has all to do with my character, my personality, and how I am managing the situations. Correct? So, isn't it exhaustive? Isn't it details? I'm not saying that they will ask you all these questions in this order. Okay, और एक बात याद रखना कि जो इंटरव्यू ले रहा है ना मेरा वो भी AI के पास ही जाएगा और मैं भी AI के पास ही जा रहा हूँ, right? So there is a lot of probability that we will end up in the same bus. He will also get the same list of questions to ask me, and I also get the same list of questions to answer. So it is important for us to prepare for this interview. Now let's go down. See what's the final prompt. Same questions with high quality model answers. Please scroll down. Now what we will do is, for the sake of this, we will say that please give me please give me model answer for HR round. Detailed model answer for HR round. Okay. Now let us see. Har ek question, every question it has given me detailed answer. Tell me about yourself, right? Now ये सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन है, and most of us we get confused. Like हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं कि I like watching Netflix movies, I go for trekking, right? I did operation, I got my operation done last year. Now the person there is not interested to know all these things. He just want to know I have 30 minutes with this guy, and 30 minutes में how he is convincing me in my job profile which I am looking at. Correct? So to be very pointed, point-based answered and relevant answers, it's very important for us to prepare. Okay, now let's go further now. What are you, why are you looking for a job change? Right? तो मेरे को एक फीडबैक आया था, संगी लड़की को मैंने भेजा था एक जगह पे इंटरव्यू के लिए, तो वो मेरा फ्रेंड था सीनियर वीपी, सो उसको रिजेक्ट किया, तो मैंने बोला व्हाई डिड यू रिजेक्ट हिम? बोलता आई आस्क्ड हिम दिस क्वेश्चन, ही सेड, उसका आंसर ऐसा था, बिकॉज़ योर ऑफिस इज नियर मेट्रो स्टेशन, दैट्स व्हाई आई वांट टू वर्क इन योर कंपनी. Now that is a fact. Well, you don't have to tell this to the interviewer. Correct? He doesn't want to know that. Okay, you are working here because McDonald's is near my office, cinema hall is near my office. I am giving you holiday on Saturday, Sunday. Those are not the reasons you want to work with me. Why you want to work with me? Correct? So see, I am not reading the answers. I'm sure आप जब भी घर पे try करोगे, so you will get all these model answers. Further scroll down. What are your strengths as full stack developers? Now again, see, they have not asked what are your strengths and weaknesses. It is asking you what are your strengths pertaining to this job and JD. Okay, and it will also further ask you that give us examples. So you should be ready with the examples. Go to the next level. What is your weakness? That's okay. Describe the challenges that you have faced. Okay, work and how have you handled it? Correct. You can give real life examples here. Scroll down. Okay, so let's scroll down. Let's go to the last answer. I'm not saying that we are not going to read each and everything. Correct. Good. So one more test we will do here is this role. I want to know that give me the answers for the final round. See, why before you type, I just want everybody to understand. See, technical round you might many a times you might clear it because you are very good at technology. You have done relevant projects. But when you're facing the CEO, when you're facing the senior vice president, or when you're facing a business guy, and in most technology roles, I know that there is an interview with the clients also, directly with the clients. So that time, what are they looking at? Okay, so it is very important for us to understand. So we will type, give me model answers for the final round. What was the final round? CEO round. Just give me model answer. Give me model answers. Okay, for the finals leadership round. Okay, please enter. Okay, see, let's stop here. Just go open. What has it told me? The company will decide on these 4-5 factors. That can you be groomed as a senior leader? Yes or no? Can you handle an ownership or detailed business role? Can I represent him to events and conferences and bigger clients? Correct. And easier लंबे रेस का घोड़ा है नहीं, मतलब easier long term material or not. Correct. They don't want to know आपने MBA कहाँ से किया है. They don't want to know आपकी शादी कौन से साल में हुई है. They don't want to know how many kids you have. They don't want to know what are your hobbies. Correct. They want to know your personality and character traits. So how do you answer these questions? Let's look at them. Let's quickly scroll to it. Correct. What the question is, tell me about a time you took complete ownership of a project. Correct. So what is a leader looking at? So this is the way you answer. You have to first identify the situation, then give the task that you took and what was the success. And whenever you respond such questions, you have to quantify. I don't know if ये tool ने दिया है कि नहीं है, but I will prefer you quantify कि मैंने ये काम किया, मेरी टीम ने काम किया, तो 20% cost कम हो गया, revenue X million से बढ़ गया. If you always quantify your answers, it will be very impressive. Further scroll down. Okay, what was the result? Okay, it is following a pattern. Okay, how do you make technical decisions when multiple solutions are possible? Abhi samjho you are not prepared and you are going to meet a CEO, and if he asks these questions, what I will just start counting the stars in the sky if I am not prepared. Correct. Even after 15, 20 years of experience, I am not saying I will be able to answer this question unless I am prepared, right? So this question, it's said in English, no, it is they're throwing a curved ball as to you, and it's up to you how you play that ball. Next, how do you handle disagreements in technical discussions? देखो हम लोग ऐसा नहीं बोल कि झगड़ा करके उसको टीम से बाहर निकाल देंगे. We cannot say all those stupid things, right? How we are handling these situations, we have to say that in a very systematic and very, very diplomatic manner. Scroll down. Okay, so let us not go through every questions answers here, but it's very important. Yeah, we can download these questions, we can read these questions. Just scroll down. Go to the last prompt. Okay, just go up. Just go up. Yeah. So what are the winning strategies in this round? Leadership. Speak slower. Very important, because I'll tell you, this is again a personality and character trait. Okay, we always want to make and say the sentences that we have in our mind. राइट एक्साइटेड हो जाते हैं, सामने वाला कुछ भी पूछता है, हम लोग को जो बोलना है वही बोलते हैं. ऐसा नहीं होता है. वी हैव टू बी वेरी स्लो एंड आंसर व्हाट ही वांट्स टू नो. करेक्ट. शो मैच्योरिटी. करेक्ट. नेवर सम मैच्योरिटी ट्रेट्स लाइक नेवर स्पीक नेगेटिव अबाउट योर एक्स बॉस एंड एक्स कलीग्स. राइट, दैट इज द थंब रूल. राइट. यूज स्ट्रक्चर्ड आंसर. मतलब आपके दिमाग में क्वेश्चन आंसर को स्ट्रक्चर करो आप पहले. करेक्ट. लाइक आई सेड, डोंट ब्लेम previous teams and previous organization. Demonstrate a growth mindset. How you can do that? उसके ऊपर एक पूरा 1 घंटे का सेशन ले सकते हैं हम लोग. Demonstrate a growth mindset. You can always say, if you're in technology, sir, the technology is growing, it is changing. What I have done at my personal level, I have done this 4-5 courses, and this has helped me in this way. So उसको क्या लगता है, ये बंदा spend कर रहा है ट्रेनिंग में, ये बंदा spend कर रहा है अपने upskilling के अंदर. So this is a growth mindset, correct? And always show a long-term vision. So what is this gentleman at the other end, who is a senior vice president, is a business leader, who is looking at you in the final round? Now let's practice. क्या बोलना है देखते हैं. Correct. Would you like? अभी ये आप कर सकते हैं. हम लोग we are not going to do it here. You will type these answers for one of the questions, and then it will evaluate and tell you. But scroll down. We'll just end this here. We'll do the accounting in 2 minutes. But what I want to say is that just let's be on this page for a minute or two. That it's if you believe, that download all these question and answers, correct, and don't by heart. I'm not saying you have to add, like that Anuj did. He made the CV and he added his skill sets, correct. So you download this question and answers, and I'm not saying verbatim up word to word pura udhar jaake bolo. That is not going to help out, and he will come to know, they will come to know AI में से छेपरा या copy किया इसने. But you have to add your own experiences, your own words, your own thought process, the challenges that you faced in the project management, how you really solved that challenges, correct? What activities you are doing to mitigate the risk or client discrepancies. This sari cheez, if you put in your own experience and thought process, I am telling you, your response will be more confident, more diplomatic, and more effective. Okay, so if you guys think this has really, really, really opened our eyes to some extent, and I'm sure बहुत जन करते रहेंगे, ऐसा नहीं कि this is the first time that we are doing it. Please type yes in our chat before we go on to the next role and the last role, that is accounting role. Please type yes in the chat group. Thank you. Open the new chat now. Jigar. Okay, we'll wait for a minute. We'll wait everybody to respond. And now everybody who is online, who is in the accounting role, finance role, interview आ रहा है, but interview में fail हो जा रहे हैं, not been selected, not been shortlisted, not to answer. They're asking questions which is outside my domain expertise. How do I respond to these questions? How do I crack the interviews? Correct. Now, when you don't have any specific answer, it is always good to be prepared. And this tool will help you to prepare for the interview. So what we are going to do is a 7 years of accountant. First, we'll say hi. Okay. And it is again asking me for my resume and JD. So we will add this resume and JD. Okay. Now, okay, this is a live, day before yesterday, one Yuvati has, oh, that is in the final round. It's not one. Okay. This is also a live with this accountant. Okay, fine. That's in the final round. Okay. Just enter. Let's go slow now. What are the predicted rounds? Okay, HR round, technical accounting round, managerial senior finance round, practical case study. See, it is anticipated कि ये job में practical case studies पूछते हैं लोग on what ledger and reconciliation. And final is leadership and overseas coordination round. Maybe this JD is having, this organization is having presence in multiple countries. So again, we will quickly go through. Just let us slowly and quickly go through. HR में कौन से questions पूछे उसने? Why you want to join this KGK group, right? What motivates to you continue in the accounting role? Because it's a very boring role. We know that, right? How do you handle your work pressure on month end? Because we know GST filing, year end filing, quarterly filing, then government audits, compliance, a lot of things. You have to spend a lot of nights in the office. You have to work even on weekends. So how do you handle this pressure? What is your long-term career goal? How do you ensure accuracy in your work? Right? Very important from accounting and finance perspective. So it is telling me, showing me that these are the 10 questions that are maybe anticipated in the HR round. Now let's go to first technical round. Accounting. Abhi isme act like a technical accounting interviewer, right? So before I go to apply for respond to an interview, I have to think like the interviewer. So interviewer दिमाग में क्या सोच रहा है? Explain the company accounting cycle, right? I should know that. Bank reconciliation में क्या होता है? GST, TDS क्या है? Right? I'm not going into detail. How do you prepare MIS reports? Correct. Now, then every organization has a different MIS structure, different CRM tools, different dashboards, different data is viewed in different manner, right? So what is your role in creating that MIS and reports and data integration and data interpretation, and how do you interpret the data and how do you help business? Correct. So these are the questions that they have. It has gathered from technical first round. Let's go to technical second round. Managerial round. Act like a hiring manager. Now, hiring manager is the person जिसके नीचे मुझे काम करना है. He is my immediate boss. He is going to hire me. Correct? तो वो कैसे सोचेगा? He will be more specific. How will you mentor the juniors? How will you do coordination in cross-functional teams and cross-regional teams? Right? How do you ensure internal control compliance? Similar questions, but आपका questions response यहाँ पे has to be with examples. Correct? In what example basis your experience in your professional experience in the jobs that you are doing? Go down. Round 4, practical case study. Okay, this is also new to me. So what they have asked, you find a 5 lakhs mismatch in a bank reconciliation. आप क्या करोगे? Correct. Now आप करते ही रहेंगे if you're an accountant. So you have to give real example. A debtor aging report is 120 plus days, outstanding balance. What actions you will suggest? Correct. So all these things is expected from a accounting finance control guy. So it is not only bookkeeping and GST filing. It is getting more technical. It is getting more scientific in terms of accounting rules. So when you go ahead and when you climb ladders in your career, you have to think and act like a manager. Okay. So all these things that are expected from a senior account manager, ये सारे questions they have given you case study basis. I think next is the last question, last round. Final leadership. Okay. We should spend some time on this. Why we should hire you? There are many chartered accountants. There are many other people. So what is Kamlesh as a candidate? Uska USP क्या है? What is my elevator speech? What changes I have, or important factors I have brought into my previous organizations, right? Why my previous bosses are happy with me? What are the financial positive impact that has happened to my company because of my work? Correct? All these things should be ready in your mind. It should be quantifiable. It should be should be able to elaborate that, and you should give relevant examples. Correct? Why will you how will you value add to overseas accounting operations? Now it's very important. Indian accounting system is different. US accounting system is GAAP, and Europe accounting system is different. सबका compliance अलग होता है. So how would you do this? First of all, मैंने किया होना चाहिए तो मुझे आएगा. Then only I'll be able to answer. How do you ensure alignment with global accounting standards? All these things. Correct? So what we can do is, Jigar bhai, let us take this first four questions and ask that for the CEO round. Give me, I think this, where do you see five years from here? Wo bhi le lo. take important 4-5 questions and ask it to give me model answers. And do you have any questions for us? Okay, last question. 10th one, do you have any questions for us? Okay, remove the first one. I think it's repetitive. First one, just give me model answers for this 4-5 questions for the CEO round. Okay. Okay. How would I add value? इतना सारा लिखा है उसने, correct? We're not going to read the answers, but we will slowly go through this. I will take control of this laptop now. Hold on. Okay, my goal. Say it is given us in detail. How do you ensure alignment with global accounting standard? Correct. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is important. In the next 5 years, I see myself taking a greater responsibility in global finance operations, ideally leading a team of global blah blah blah. I want to grow from a strong executor to a strategic finance contributor. Imagine when I say this, and if I'm sitting in front of the CFO, उसके माइंड में क्या लगेगा? मतलब ये बंदा सोच के आया है, एटलीस्ट प्रिपेयर करके आया है, कुछ भी नहीं बोल रहा है यहाँ. Someone who not only ensures compliance but also provides insights that supports business decisions. Okay, I believe if I continuously improve my technical knowledge, leadership skills, and understanding of international accounting practice, I can become a dependable finance leader. Correct? ये ठीक है. I think last question is हाँ. Do you have any questions for us? Okay, now see. ये बहुत ही relevant और technical questions पूछा है. देखो ये ERP के बारे में पूछा है. आपका ERP upgrades कितने interval में होता है? Correct? This is very relevant question rather than asking कि Saturday Sunday छुट्टी मिलेगा या नहीं मिलेगा. Correct? What are the biggest challenges that you guys are currently facing? Because he has opened the forum for you. He is giving you that तुम पूछो मेरे को. And you can ask, sir, what are the challenges that you are facing so that I can be prepared before I join. Correct? Now, these are very relevant, very pointed, and these are the questions that are even troubling the person who is taking your interview. Correct? So he wants a person who understands my problem, and together we will bring solution to this role or to these challenges, which is why it is very, very important. Again, I will try to summarize. We will not go in details here. Answers, position, that's okay. That's fine. Abhi hum log will stop this. You can stop sharing. I will come back to my laptop now. Okay. So what we were saying is that this entire process is no rocket science, right? Or if I do this search on Google search, I will get a very broad and vague answers, right? But this is, curated response, specific pointed to that particular company, correct? Just like Chetan Pipale, they said, who is the person? They give the name of that person and they give the LinkedIn link of that person. And then he studied and researched and figured out, yes, that person is only going to take his final round, right? So AI will give you information to that level, correct? And then I have to prepare. Now, जो भी questions आए हैं यहाँ पे, जो भी answers आए हैं, right? I don't say that we have to by heart them, correct? It is just giving me food for my thought. It is just giving me content to respond. It is just giving me which way I have to structure, what language I have to use, what jargons I have to use, what words I have to use, correct? So this is the interview simulated tool, right? After you have made your CV and after you have matched it with the JD and everything, and after you have been called for the interview, correct? ATS में भी आपका shortlist हो गया, you have been called for the interview, then you have to prepare your interview basis this interview simulator tool, correct? अगर आपको ये exciting लगा, अगर आपको ये useful लगा है, right? And if you're definitely going to try it, I want to hear from you. Please say yes before we go on to the next tool. Shall we begin? Okay. Good. I'm seeing a lot of responses. And I think we will not take more than 45 minutes of yours. Okay. We would have this Google AI Studio round. This is a live video mock interview. ये थोड़ा technical point of view से you should have a very good internet connection, correct? Isme, I will tell you 2, 3 hacks. What you need to do is don't give all the questions together. Just give 3 questions and try to answer those questions to that person who is asking your interview. Correct. And finally, this whole thing will give you a feedback in terms of which areas you have to improve. Okay. Now, what is this whole tool about? It is a live interview practice. You can do it on your mobile. You can do it anywhere. Correct. It will tell you not only the content, but how is your diction, how is your confidence level, how is your energy, how is your clarity in terms of responding, how confident you are, and which areas you have to improve. Finally, after you are done with the interview, it is going to substantiate your answers relevant to the JD. It will tell you what is the percentage this whole interview process has you have had 50%, 30%, 70%, 80%. It will also give you some figures and data. You have to talk this. When they ask you this question, आपके CV में यहाँ लिखा है, but आपने उसका आंसर नहीं दिया, correct? So to that level, it will go and tell you. And last but not the least, like I said, that you can do this practice anytime, anywhere. You don't have to always be present. So it's a real-time video-based in-depth interview process. You can customize the interview scenarios. You can say that, like, previous mein gaya, now this is a level 2. This person is a senior vice president. He's working with 25 years in this company. Now he is going to take my interview. Please give me questions basis his experience level. You can play around with the scenarios. You can rehearse your questions again and again and again. You can before responding for the final interview. It will give you a detailed feedback, like I told you. It will give you a scoring. Not only a scoring, it will give you a technical detailed analysis. It will say that you have to be specific on which content and which area, which technologies, which certifications you have to cover. And finally, it will also say that, boss, you have to go slow, you have to go fast, you have to take a pause, you have to listen to the interviewer. All those things it will tell you. Okay. And finally, last but not the least, it is available to you completely free. Google AI Studio is free for everybody. It is that हमने कुछ नहीं किया है इसमें. Nothing that we have done. It is completely free. Even now, if you go on Google AI Studio, you will come to know. So, Jigar bhai, let us go to this Google AI Studio. I'll stop sharing. Now, यहाँ पे we all have to be attentive. I will tell you why. Because you have to give some prompts. Okay, now increase the size of this. Okay, and go to that script. Okay, now this is the script. If you guys are able to see, okay, this is the script for the first round, and I have made some rules. I have told him, I have defined the profile of that person, that you are a professional interview. You're going to professionally conduct an interview. You are a HR professional, correct? And you will ask me this following questions. And what are the rules of this question? You will ask me all the questions in English, that's given, right? You will ask me questions one by one, correct? You will never give me hints. You will never correct me. You will never interrupt me, even if I'm giving the wrong answer. And don't evaluate me until I am done with the interview, correct? And I have told this prompt. Your prompt bhi aapko mil jayega, don't worry. At the end, after the interview is done, I want the following feedback from you. I want you to assess me on my technical skills, my communication skills, my confidence level, my energy level, and areas of improvement. And you give me a score from 1 to 10. Okay. So these are the 3 questions. Okay. Tell me something about yourself. Why are you looking for a job change? And what do you want? Why do you want to work in our company? Okay, now let's wait. Hold on. Just be here. So, hum log, because of the time constraints and because of the other things that we have to cover, we are only limiting to these 3 questions. But what you can do in your spare time, copy this. We will go to that tool. Yeah, I'll be able to see that. Copy this and I will go to this tool. Mute yours. Okay, I have to mute myself. I have to go to your. Unmute your video also. You can start your video. Okay, now okay. So we will just get okay, give me the mouse. Okay. So I'm not entering yet. Are you able to see me clearly on this laptop? Guys, on this laptop? Okay, fair. So what I have done is I have pasted this prompt here. Same thing that I told you. Okay, what is your profile and what are the rules? At the end, आपको क्या करना है? What you have to do? Give me a score, and these are the three questions. Okay, I am going to run this now. Okay, and I will just close the door. I'm going to run this, and I will. There might be some technical challenges here because this tool is very, very sensitive. Even if it takes the noise of the fan and AC, and then suddenly stops your interview. So you have to be in a very cool place, very calm place, and it's like your real interview. Okay, so I will start. Audible?
Good morning, Kamlesh. Let's begin. Tell me something about yourself and your professional background.
Well, thanks for having me, and I'm excited to be part of this interview. My name is Kamlesh. I have done my master's in business management from NMIMS. After that, I have done Agile certification, and I have 7 years of experience. I have been working in several IT projects. To name a few, cloud migration projects, ERP implementation projects, and data lake projects. Most of the projects I have worked as a project manager and handled a team, and I am very excited and look forward to be part of your organization.
I see. With your experience, why are you looking for a job change right now?
Well, that's a very interesting question. I have already spent more than 7 years in this organization, and I have worked in several clients in the Indian continent. Now I want to work with global projects. I want to work with global projects, and your company has global presence, which is why I'm looking forward to work with your organization.
That makes sense. Finally, why do you want to work in our company?
Well, your organization has a global footprint, and I want to work in a global organization. The leadership profile also I have searched and learned, and they are very, very talented. And the employee satisfaction level across all global footprint countries where you are present is excellent. And I admire to work in a company that is investing in future technologies. And I feel my experience and my qualities I want to exploit in an organization like yours, which is why I want to work in your company.
Thank you, Kamlesh. That concludes the interview.
Thank you.
I will provide your structured feedback now.
Mhm.
You have good technical grounding, clearly articulating your maps.
Okay. So there is a lag in the text and the voice, but what we can do is we will just wait. Okay, see, I can copy this and paste it. You go mute now, I'll go here. Just keep it. So it has given me the score. I am 6 out of 10. Okay, I am 6 out of 10. Areas of improvement. Okay, what are my areas of improvement? Refine your vocabulary for consistent professionalism. Frame the transition story more strategically. Explicitly connecting personal goals to specific organization advantage. It's a bit very, very strategic, right? So what we can do, we can copy paste this and then say that, okay, you have given me this feedback. Please help me understand how I frame my response basis your feedback that you have given me. It has also given me my strengths. What are the strengths? 7 years of experience, certification hai, demonstrated research into companies, global footprint, blah, blah, blah. Correct? It has also given me confidence, thought process hai. All these things it has given me. And finally, it has also given me what are the areas of improvement. Correct? So guys, isn't this interesting? Right? Now what we can do is, I would urge that final round, if you're there, stop presenting. If you're there in final round, correct, and when you're going to meet the CEO, you're going to meet the very, very senior leadership of that organization, that is the time, when you have to practice this tool to the hilt, to the maximum. Correct? Because that guy is not going to evaluate you, kisne projects kiye hain, kya kiya hai. He is going to evaluate you as as a future leader. Okay. So this tool is very simple. What I'm saying is, we did 3 HR questions, but you can keep on, playing around with it. Don't give more than 3-4 questions because I know system gets confused and system gets hanged. And most of the time when you're testing this tool, we saw that, background noise also it captures. it captures the doorbell ring and it stops the interview and all those things, right? So you have to be a bit sitting in a very calm place. You have to be giving select 3-4 questions and then answer them and take the feedback. Correct? So this is Google AI Studio, and I'll repeat, ये Google ने बनाया है, समन्वय ने नहीं बनाया है, which is free for anybody. So even if you forget anything else and you're going for an interview, if you are on your mobile phone, you can type Google AI Studio and ask these questions, ask them to, ask these 5 questions to you and respond and take the feedback. Correct? So have you tried this before? If you have tried this before, say yes. And if you have not tried this before, please say no. Okay? Because this is very interesting. Before we go on to the last session, last module of today's chapter, Sundar Iyer is saying it is very amazing. Amazing, matlab Google is amazing. We are just facilitators out here. Okay. Lots of no's and very. But I'm sure you guys will definitely try today. Okay. And before we go on to the last session of this entire program and, of event for today, like I said, see, offer negotiation is very, 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 very important, right? And most of the times that we today are following up, we follow the approach because we are in satsang. We share the offer to our leader, then we go to Niskambai, then we go to Bhakti Swami. It's all fair, we should do it. I'm not saying wo nahi karna chahiye, wo karna hi chahiye. Finally, we need their blessings. But before we go to that level, first I have to assess that this person has given me 20 lakhs. Am I underpaid or am I overpaid? Correct? What are the other companies in the peer companies in this industry doing? Are they paying at, say, 7 years of full stack developer? Is 20 lakhs enough or more or less? Correct? Other nuances of the offer letter, right? Like CTC, I have seen many satsangis also, and I hire in my organization also. They only have one thing in mind, mera haath mein kitna aayega. But that is a very wrong way of, looking at your CTC or your salary. Haath mein kitna aayega is a blue collar labor job ka dimag mindset mentality. Correct? Now there is a PF element, there is a annual bonus element, there is a retention bonus element, there is gratuity element. Correct? Now all this is not going to be paid to you on immediate basis, but it is going to be paid to you in a long-term period. Correct? And once you grow up, have 7 years, 8 years, 10 years of experience, all these things matter a lot. Important element, I have seen people not go for a job if the medical health cover is not adequate. Correct? There are many organizations who not only cover you and your parents, but they also cover your in-laws. And it is happening. It has happened after COVID. So your offer which has come to you, it is not just a piece of paper. Right? हम लोग और बहुत सारी चीजें, I'll tell you, there is a non-compete clause. It has happened to one of my friends. He worked in a very good retail organization, and he was a business head. And 3 years down the line, a competitor gave him an offer. He could not join that company because उसमें non-compete लिखा था. It was so ruthless that he had to go on a gardening period for 6 months only, and after 6 months, मतलब 1 year के बाद he can work in any other retail company in India and Southeast Asia. So imagine he had no choice. He had to either work in that company or go to some other sector. Correct. So there are various nuances and elements of So what we should do and what we should not do. It is a very important part of the interview process. Many a times we feel the offer आ गया तो I have won, हो गया मेरा काम. ऐसा नहीं है. And don't immediately expect the offer. मतलब सामने वाले को भी लगेगा मतलब this guy is just available. Correct. We have to decode the entire CTC. Correct. Non-monetary aspects, like I told you, and what are the very, very non-negotiable important clauses that are very that will decide whether I'll do this job or not. Correct? Am I going to be part of the appraisal cycle on immediate basis, or I'll wait for 18 months? Correct? Am I will I be paid the retention bonus? What is the notice period? What is the probation period? बहुत सारी चीज important है. Who am I going to report to? That is also very important. Correct? Will they suddenly, one of the cases happened in a satsang from other mandal, I remember, they hired him in Mumbai and suddenly told him, you will go to Gurgaon now. He said, sir, but I don't want to go. But they showed him the letter. Offer letter में लिखा है. We can post you anytime, anywhere without asking you. Correct? So all these things are very important for us to know and understand before we decide. So what it does is it will break down your entire CTC in different heads. HRA is a very important head. NPS is a very important head. Mediclaim is a very important head. Gratuity is a very important head. What is the LTA, leave travel allowance, is also very important head under the CTC. You have to thoroughly, read the offers. Like I said, appraisal cycle kya hota hai? Because if you sometimes join in September, you will be eligible for appraisal cycle after 16 months. मतलब imagine 16 month तक आपका CTC grow ही नहीं होगा. Are you ready for that? You have to think it through. Correct? What are the perks? Perks का tax liability क्या है? All these things also you have to see. Correct? If the offer is good, the tool will tell you to offer it, to take it. If the offer is not good, if there is areas of improvement, it will identify the areas of improvement. Not only that, it will also give you a very polite email that you have to write to HR. Correct? So it will complete the offer negotiation cycle end to end. So Jigar bhai, what we will do is we'll go to that offer negotiation tool. I will stop sharing. Okay, and in this also we are going to analyze two real offers. Okay, two of the satsangs have got in last 15 days. One is a senior business IT analyst of 8 years of experience. He has got an offer in a company based in Pune. We have redacted the name and name of the company. And second is a 6 years accountant. She was working in some a global accounting company, and she has got an offer from another global accounting company. So we will try to assess and analyze. So are we? Wait, let's see. Is everybody able to see this Samanvay offer negotiation tool? Just type yes. Everybody is able to see? Yes? Good. So what we'll do is first, like we'll say hi. Reduce the font. Bus. Okay. So it is asking me for my resume. It is asking me for the offer letter, and it is asking me for my current CTC. So we will do for that business analyst first. Current CTC is 16.5 lakhs. Okay, now just enter. We'll go slow now. Okay, thank you for sharing your current CTC and resume, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is a detailed breakdown of the offer letter. Page number 3, Annexure A, page 10. It has read to that level. What it is saying is they have offered you 24 lakhs. Out of that, fixed component is so much and performance bonus is so much. So effectively, 22.32 lakhs is fixed. So 93% is fixed and 7% is variable. Correct. Now, what this means? This is very healthy fixed component. Now, see benefits of fixed component. The higher the fixed component, the higher the base salary, the higher PF contribution by you and the company. So the higher money you will get in your retirement. Okay. The low risk variable is very low, 7% variable. So you can negotiate on this. And monthly income is good. It has compared your current CTC. A strong compensation structure. Bonus is only, red flag here is the bonus is paid annually, subject to employment at the payout time. Now, further, what it has done, monthly salary component, it has further broke down. Your basic is low, annual basic is so much, HR is so much, special allowance is so much, employer PF contribution is so much, gratuity accrual is so much. Remember that PF and employees are part of CTC, but they are not taken home. Correct? I hope you understand this. Now, on the role and location, now we are going beyond CTC. Designation is principal engineer. The location is Pune. Joining date is so and so. Title upgrade from senior business analyst. So what they are saying is currently you are a senior business analyst, but now it is a very big upgrade for you. That is a principal engineer. This is a position jump. It's not a lateral jump. It's a vertical position jump. Notice period is 90 days or 3 months. This is a very restrictive and regressive. It is saying industry standard is 30 days, 60 days. 3 months will reduce your ability to go on to the next job whenever you want to go. In some time, it will also tell me or tell how you should negotiate the notice period. Now, appraisal cycle, it is not mentioned, not clearly mentioned in this offer letter. But if it is not mentioned, it happens once in 12 months and you should get it clarified with the HR. Correct? Next is probation. It is not explicitly mentioned. If not defined, typically it is standard employment. So you can ask आपका probation period कितना है यहाँ पे. Other benefits, group medical 4 lakhs or top up option. There is a top up option. What this top up option means is that 4 lakhs is paid by the company. If I want to increase the mediclaim, SI, then I have to pay something more from my pocket. Term is fine. Personal accident is also fine. What are the other perks? 700 per month work from home allowance, 35,000 सर्टिफिकेशन रिइंबर्समेंट. दैट आपके रोल के हिसाब से आपको जो भी सर्टिफिकेशन करना है उसका रिइंबर्समेंट इतना है आपका. मील कार्ड इज टैक्स फ्री कंपोनेंट ऑफ योर सीटीसी. गिफ्ट कार्ड एंड इट इज हैविंग अ ग्लोबल एक्सपोजर. ओवरऑल above average benefits. Okay, it is not below average or it is not average, it is above industry average. Now it is calculating the height. Since imagine इतने डिटेल में जा रही है. Correct? Okay, current is 16.5, offered is 24, increase of 7.5 lakhs, it is 45. Correct? Now 45% is good as per industry standard. Now what it is saying is, for your 11 years of experience as a Scrum domain BA, this is a strong hike. Okay, so I know that I don't have to negotiate a lot on fixed. Only I have to negotiate on other terms. Now what is the market positioning? 11 years experience, your PMS 1 certified, ये आपका profile है. Market band typically falls between 22 to 28 lakhs. Now see what it has done here is, ये जो भी company है, right, assume it is TCS or Deloitte, whatever it is, it has gone and searched the band of this PMS 1 certified senior principal engineer. What is the highest band? Right, it is 22 to 28 lakhs. Now this guy is 24 lakhs. So what it is saying that you are entering mid upper band. So one thing you know that you are not below 22, so you are good. But still there is a scope of 3-4 lakhs enhancement. So I need to play on that area and ask for more money here. Correct? What are the risk factors? Notice period का बताया उसने. Appraisal cycle is not defined. Right? And variable pay is minor, is very, very less, but that's okay. Many IT roles or non-functional, non-business roles, they don't have high variable payouts. So, but it is a strong fixed component, very good hike. The company brand is amazing, correct? And it's a very big role elevation for you. So what is the verdict? This is the final verdict, right? This is already a strong offer. तो आपको ज़्यादा मगजमारी नहीं करना है इसके ऊपर, correct? So there is limited aggressive negotiation scope. मतलब आप क्या करना चाहिए? Lightly ये सारे areas में आपको क्यों करना चाहिए? You have 11 years of experience. Market gives some upper band. So what you need to do? Smart negotiation strategies. Okay, it has also given me strategies. Choose only 1 and 2. यहाँ से copy paste करके मत दे देना उसको email में. Correct? It is asking you to slightly request for a fixed, hike and fixed. It is asking for a one-time joining bonus, right? It is asking you to reduce the notice period. It is asking you to give you the confirmation of the appraisal. Now, इसमें I'll tell you what. The fourth is very easy. वो आपको बता देगा. बाकी का 3, if they are not changing, it is not a road blocker, right? Because already उसने आपको बता दिया है यहाँ पे. It has told me that this is a very, very good offer, right? This one. So if it doesn't happen, I am fine. So what it has told me to do is that don't push hard, correct? And just try to negotiate in a very, very light manner, correct? तो अभी इसने अपने को यहाँ पे स्क्रिप्ट भी दे दिया है. देखो ये पूरा स्क्रिप्ट भी दे दिया है उसने. पोलाइटली फर्स्ट लाइन थैंक यू बोला है, देन उसको बोला है मेरा एक्सपीरियंस इतना है, आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग सो मच, आई विल फिक्स आप बढ़ा सकते हो या नहीं है, ऐसे सब उसको ईमेल दे दिया उसने, करेक्ट? ये ईमेल हम थोड़ा चेंज करके वी कैन राइट इट. Finally, it's a good career move financially and title wise. It is giving you a final insight. Even if it doesn't increase much, you are not underpaid here. If they move 1 to 5 lakhs more, excellent outcome. If they don't, still a solid proposition. Correct? Calculated वो ठीक है, ये सब नहीं करेंगे तो चलेगा. But imagine, to what level it has gone. Not only my CTC, not only my perks, it has told me that what are the other companies giving in this level. Overall इसका ranking क्या है? What are the areas that I need to beyond CTC beyond money, beyond monetary terms, which areas I need to negotiate or I don't need to negotiate. Correct? How should I do a strong negotiation or should I do a very light and very cursory negotiation with them? What is the tone of the language I should use? And it is telling me, भाई कुछ नहीं होता है, तू भी offer ले ले. It is a very good career jump for me. Correct. So imagine that when I am doing this, what is the confidence I am getting? Otherwise, क्या होता है ना? We always have this when I get this offer, I go to the company, and 3 months down the line, I get to know that मेरे junior को भी मेरे से ज़्यादा पगार है, right? मेरे colleagues को मेरे से ज़्यादा पगार है, correct? So all these things happen. So it is very important. Do you find it interesting and amazing? Isn't it, an eye opener? If it is a real eye opener, I want you guys to type yes. And आप लोगों को, I don't know how many 200, 300 people are live now. Anybody has got an offer in last 1 month, correct? You put your offer and your CV tha, we have to put our CV and our offer and your current CTC and see the result that it is giving you, correct? And you will be able to come to a conclusion whether you have made a right choice or you have made a wrong choice, correct? So this is the last tool, but I'm telling you, it is a very, very important tool. I just can't go and say that I'm not happy with the role. Many times it happens when the HR calls, why aren't you accepting this offer? I'm not happy. But why you're not happy? Because I say, correct? But when I say why I'm not happy, I have 4 pointers why I'm not happy. And many companies will try to accommodate. It's not that if you are good, if they want you, they will accommodate. They will give you 1-2 lakhs extra. They will give you just add a joining bonus, or they will do something else for you. But they will ensure that you come and join. If money is the factor or other factors beyond money are troubling you to make the decision, they will really help you out. Okay, helpful hai? So type yes. Now we will go to the last part of today's topic. That is, we will compare a accountant, 6 years experience. This is again the live, CV, current CTC, and the offer that person has received. We will update this. We'll upload this. Yeah, go to the new chat. We'll say hi. Okay. Yeah, Yuvati accounting UK offer. And her CTC is current CTC is 4.75 lakhs. Okay, so what we have done is we have uploaded her CV, her offer letter, and her current CTC. Now we will enter. Again, it has started. What it has told me: salary structure 5.25, 493 is the fixed, 31 is the PF. Fixed compensation is so much. Sorry. Other benefits, variable pay, I'll just try to quickly, and it is doing a reality check. What it is telling me, variable is not guaranteed. Fixed is 85 to 88% of your total CTC. Good for accounting role at your experience level. Joining bonus 50,000 paid in December salary. Okay, now that person is going to, I know she has accepted the offer. So, but the 50,000 bonus is going to be paid in December, 6-7 months down the line. There is a 12-month lock-in. What the lock-in says is this bonus will be completely recoverable if she leaves in 1 year. Correct. So good short-term cash boost, but can create 1 year retention pressure. Probation 6 months. Interpretation 3 months is standard, 6 months is slightly long. Can be extended by the management discretion. What this means is if your performance is not good during probation, the 6 months can even become 9 months. So this is an area where you have to be careful about. Notice period is 2 months. After confirmation, it is 3 months. Now this is very, very restrictive and very bad. Now during probation also you have to serve 2 months notice period, and after confirmation it is 3 months. Correct. So this is not really good for us, but we have to see what we can do. And also depends on the how much badly you need this job. Correct. If you have the vision of 5 years, and notice period and all these things doesn't matter at all. Correct. Appraisal cycle, it's not clearly mentioned, so you need to ask. Correct. Insurance 3 lakhs, medical for self and family 10 lakhs is critical. Gratuity as per the Indian Gratuity Act, PF Non-compete clause, 2 years post-exit non-compete. This is aggressive but common in all big four type firms. Now, what does it mean? This means is that if I'm working for one big four, say I'm working for Deloitte, I can't go to EY for 2 years. I can't go to PwC for 2 years. I can't go to any other big four, PwC, EY, Deloitte, and KPMG. I cannot go to them, any of these companies for the next 2 years. Now, this is a very regressive and very bad loss. But unfortunately or fortunately, all big four have this. You have no choice. Correct. Now, further offer assessment. Your profile 5 years experience is 2018. You have a very good GST and audit exposure. You are a senior accountant. Now, moving to an analyst role in a tax regulatory global organization. Salary comparison kiya hai. There is only 10 to 11% increase. Okay, it's not a very big increase. Typically gives a stronger jump. Market typically gives a stronger jump. Correct. But especially when you are moving to a big four. But this is a moderate hike. It is not an aggressive hike. So I know if I have to negotiate, I have to negotiate on what basis. Correct? The verdict. Negotiation is strongly recommended. The offer has scope of improvement. Now this is again, कौन सी area में he or she has to do. Hike is modest, notice period, probation period, and you are going to a very important big brand. So it's very important. And it's a very big career move for you. Now, negotiation strategy, you can ask for a fixed pay increase. You can ask for a joining bonus. She can ask for a reduced notice period, early appraisal cycle within 6 to 9 months. Now, I don't know the last two, they will agree or not. It is as per the company policy. First and second are purely dependent on the team that we are going. The hiring manager can decide this. Correct? So this is flexible. If you're a very good candidate, if you're a strong candidate, if they see that you will bring a lot of value, so they will definitely work on these 2 points. It has also given her the script, correct? What you should ask, correct? Salary budget also, it has all points. Basic salary, salary budget, notice period, negotiation. Important reminder. What is this telling me? Negotiate only after you are accepting the offer, correct? And you think it is good. Be very professional. Don't be rude with them. Anchor slightly higher salary. Now it has given you, I don't know what, 5.8, whatever it has given you. You can ask for 6.2 or between 6.2 or 6.5. The fixed income can move, it can push, and the joining bonus, you can ask for 1,75,000 to 1 lakh joining bonus and ask for a revised, updated offer letter. Correct? So this is the detailed assessment, correct, of the job offer. Now, what we are trying to say here is that it is not necessary that they will accept, because what happens is today in the job market, they always have plan B candidate. They know that if company should not accept, we will have a plan B candidate. He is the second most eligible for this role, and he will join us. So you have to be very honest and upfront with the HR team, saying that, ma'am, if there is any scope of negotiation, I would love to negotiate because these are my challenges, these are my problems, and I am looking forward to join this company. But if I am able to, you are able to fulfill these 3-4 things, I will be able to, really, I will be able to really decide on and decide constructive decision कि मेरे को ये करना है कि नहीं करना है. Correct. So guys, I think we are come to an end right now. Overall, we will also spend the next 2-3 minutes. We will also spend in Q&A session. But let me tell you what we have covered in these 2 sessions. Today's session. We saw Samanvay interview simulator tool. Okay, it was, believe you me, it gave me detailed 10 questions of each round: HR round, level 1, level 2, level 3, CEO round. Google AI Studio, it's a live AI based, video based mock interview which captures my response and gives me feedback. Last but not the least, we saw that Samanvay offer negotiation tools and techniques. Now, all these tools and techniques put together, this one's today's sessions and the previous sessions, right? We are just trying to see that, and we have been listening a lot from many youths, that it is helping you to build a very scientific approach in the interview process, AI-based approach in the interview process. It is making you confident. It is allowing you to stick to the focus point of the interview process, not go here and there. Correct. So it will so happen that it's not that always you will get selected. After 4 or 5 rounds of interview, this will become your habit. Correct. And once it becomes your habit, then it will become very easy for you to apply for the dream role that you are looking at. right? I know a couple of guys in our satsang, they say that, yeah, I want to join this company, I want to got that company, this is my dream company. But the CV only is not shortlisted. Why? Because they are only looking for people from IT and IIMs. You will never get a job in that company in this life, because you are not an IT and you are not from IIM. Even I am not from IT and IIM. Correct? So it is better to make my expectations very, very realistic, search for some other organizations and apply in these companies. Correct? So with this, we come to an end to our entire, a program of, Samanvay Job Accelerator. What we will do is, before I open for Q&A session, I would like to tell you that we will send you the entire updated PDF of all these three tools. Okay. We will send you one document with along with the script, along with the steps, along with the prompts. We will send you on a more document which says that how to apply for a job in an AI-based world. It's a 2-3 pager document. Okay, we will send that to you. It is a good read. And if you guys have experienced positive experience, neutral experience, or you were not able to crack, you had some bad experience, please feel free to share with me or Nishkambhai or anybody or any of your mandal leaders. We will like to collate, correct? And we are here to help. I don't mean to say that this is a magic wand or badane job madi jaise hamari, but I'm sure, and you also would have experienced. If you would have experienced in last 2 Sundays, this today and last Sunday, it has increased broadened my horizon. It has brought in new nuances, new tools and techniques. It has made you more confident, and it has helped you in your future job hunting process. If yes, please type yes in the chat. Okay, we will spend 10 to 15, 8 to 10 minutes in the Q&A session. Somebody is asking, before joining the company, is it good to reduce the notice period? Means looks like joining the company. This is, see, I'll tell you what question, because I have not understood the question. What are you trying to say? You just copy each other chat box document, so that I'll be able to get that question. Okay. It is good to reduce the notice period. Yes, it is always good to reduce the notice period. If your company has a policy of reducing the notice period, they will release you. If not, then you have to serve the notice period. There is no negotiable, because most of the company has this 30 days, 60 days notice period. So again, a thumb rule which Swamiji has also said, Bhakti Swami has also said, never resign if you don't have a job offer. Okay, now it is, you can't debate and discuss on this. Negotiation link, you will get everything. We will send a PDF after the call. Okay. Okay, just paste it there. Read questions after offer, correct. Yeah, yes. I mean, see, once you get, and somebody is asking that when to negotiate, what is the right time to negotiate? I'm saying that once you get the offer letter, you have put this offer letter in this negotiation tool, and whatever assessment it has given you, you have to negotiate after that and use the language, polite language that it is suggesting you. Very good. If you know the institute coaching centers, please guide us in getting coaching center. See, this is a very generic question. Brijesh Bhai has asked that what are the coaching centers of learning and updating your AI skills? We already have an AI seminar done by an IIM professor. And if you dedicatedly want to understand what AI can help you in your domain, you need to do a lot of research, and you can ask every mandal. In every mandal, we have technical expertise. You can ask the technical expertise in your mandal. If not, I can help you out also. You just write to me on WhatsApp. I will see which best way I can answer you. Most of you are asking that. Okay, just copy this. Can other AI tools detect if you prepare from simulated tools? Yes, they can detect. Like I told you, the questions that you are searching to answer, the same questions they are searching to ask you. Correct? I kindly request you to also prepare tool for learning also. For example, if we are designer, sir, learning and development is a different ball game. You can do that on your own. But just to answer your first questions, yeah, what happens is, one more thing I want to tell you, that if there are two satsangis or two devotees applying for the same job and they are using the same tool. So there is a possibility that more or less both of your CVs will have same wording. Don't make this mistake. That's what Anuj did. He did a right thing. Download your CV from that place and put it in your own words, in your own format. Okay, it should not look that आपने सीधा copy paste किया है. Correct. Details of is the company. What is the company? Not willing to negotiate even if we know that providing CPC lesser than 10%. Harshal Gadia has asked that if the company is not willing to negotiate even if they given me 10% hike. See, like I said, it is your choice. If the company is good and you are very desperate to leave your existing company, if you don't have any job and if you think the company is good, people are good, culture is good, you should decide. Correct. And if you are very very happy in your current role and you think यार मेरा से भी अप्रेजल में 6 महीने में पगार बढ़ने वाला है, then you don't move on. What is this person saying? I tried uploading my resume and mentioned that I am looking for a job. Mentioned the hesitate companies where I could apply, but they offered the provided were lower. So again, like I said, that the tool is going to match the keywords first, experience level second, and the salary third. Is a third priority. So within that same link, you have to search for jobs which are matching your salary expectation. Third party offer letter and payroll. There will be negotiation in the above tool. Yes, any tool, any offer from whichever company you get it, you will be able to assess that CV, your offer letter. Okay, please once organize for sales bhaktas also. You can do this on your own. Like Anuj Bhai Binani is international US outbound salesperson. Okay, he's not an accountant. He's a pure sales guy. He got from his existing company, he got 3 interviews. So the same thing you can try. And if you get stuck somewhere, you can ask us. We will definitely try to help you. Okay. So it's already 12:10. You can always, we'll keep this open for next 1 or 2 hours. Correct. What we will do is, if you have any further questions, or if you feel that you skipped it but you want to ask some questions, you can put it in this group. We'll keep it open till 2 p.m. 2:30 p.m. today. And last but not the least, I would like to say that what we will do is that we will send you the entire PDF document once again of all the 6 modules. Steps, prompts that you need to you really need to understand, and you need to practice. We will also send you one document which says how to apply in this AI world. And I wish you all the best. I wish and thank the entire team who is relentlessly working since last 1 month or 45 days to make this happen. This tool is available for you free of cost. So please you utilize this as much as you can. Correct. And I am telling you one thing, I was expecting a lot of technical issues between last Sunday and this Sunday. People coming and telling me this is not working, that is not working. But I don't remember a single person telling me that tool is not working. Correct. So the technical team has done a good job. And I again thank every one of you. Is it a good idea to share the PII data with the tool? See, you are logged into ChatGPT. I am logged in kamlesh16@gmail.com. Okay. I am not using this tool from internet cafe. So I am uploading my own documents. So my documents are not going out anywhere from my computer. Yes, ChatGPT must be storing it. In which format it is storing, it is encrypted or not, we don't have answers today. Correct. But yes, but one thing I can tell you, that your data will not go to any third person. Okay, Samanvay tool will never collect any of your data, my friend. We are not here to collect data. Correct. So we will never collect anybody's data. Correct. And in fact, we would not even know. The first thing, when we would know it, that if we would have made this whole Samanvay login ID password based. The first thing we decided when we were discussing with Discombhai, that let us make it completely free. So there is no login ID password. So we wouldn't even know that Anuj Vinani is using, or Krishna Bhai is using, or Ritesh Bhai is using, or Chintan Bhai is using. Correct? So we will not get access to your mobile numbers, your email IDs, your everything. What to watch session 1 second? I think these links are live. Last Sunday's link is also live. We will say, Ritesh Bhai, this link will be live, right? I think, yeah, it will be live. Last Sunday's session is also live, and this session also will be live in few minutes. We will send the links. You can refer to this links even, in the future. It is there in HariPrabodham Mumbai YouTube page. Okay, great. So thank you very much. Wish you all the best. And I'm telling you one thing. I just like to summarize this whole thing with one person. Many people across the globe, many leaders, many saints have told or informed Prabodh Swamiji Maharaj that because of AI, a lot of business disruptions are happening. Many people jobs are going, and there's a lot of stress and uncertainty in the market. So Prabodh Swami gave 3 આજ્ઞાs. One thing he said that ગાફલાઈ નહીં રાખતા અને તમારા ફિલ્ડમાં AI જે કામ લાગે ને શીખી લેજો. So this is, see, HR is just one element. If you're in accounting, what are AI tools? If you're in CRM, what are AI tools? If you're in sales, what are the AI tools? If you're in IT, what are the AI tools? If you're doing a business, what are the AI tools? Right? That you have to search and you have to learn. That is what Guru Hari has told us. ગાફલાઈ નહીં રાખતા. તમારી ફિલ્ડમાં AI જ્યાં તમને કામ લાગે છે એ તમારે શીખી જવાનું છે. Second thing said that માથે પડીને ભજન કરજો. And third thing, Prabodh Swami said that sabha chhodta nahi. Now this is a universal agna for us. Yes, we are doing bhajan, we are doing sabha, but we have to step up ourselves, upgrade ourselves, talk to our friends and colleagues. What are the AI courses that I need to do? Now, there is one person in our team, I don't want to name his organization. He told me, just sitting in front of me, told me that last week they spent entire 2 days just to teach them how to make an agentic bot. And after the training, the HR has told them that if you don't pass this certification, you will not be promoted and you will not get hike next year. Correct? So whether you like it or not, and whether you want to do it or not, your company is going to come after you. So it is better that you get the first mover advantage. Okay. So with this, again, Jai Swaminarayan, Dasna Dasan, thank you to all of you. And really, really thank you to Nishkam Bhai and Krishna Bhai, who had this idea 6 months back that we should do something like this in the HR domain. And then we picked it up from there and we have done this. So all the best to you. And let us stay connected. We are going to keep this group open for till 3 to 4 p.m. today. Please share your feedback. Please share your learnings. And on one-to-one basis, if you are doing your offer negotiation, if you are interviewing, preparing for the interview, please share it with me. As time permits, I will respond and we will stay connected. Okay. Jai Swaminarayan, Dasna Das to all of you. Have a good Sunday and a heavy, and let us all rock in our careers and be Nimit Bulkus in Swamiji's vision and mission. Jai Swaminarayan, Dasna Das.